Hi there. So here I am on a 4-day road trip from Southern California all the way across this great nation of ours to the great state of Tennessee, the volunteer state. Tennessee earned its nickname during the War of 1812, during the Battle of New Orleans, when thousands of Tennessee soldiers volunteered for the fight. They'd go on to play a crucial role in that battle. Later, the nickname was reinforced in the Mexican War when the government asked for 2,800 Tennesseans and 30,000 showed up to fight. So, you ask yourself, what is it that you can do on a road trip that's artful? Alright, well, let me tell you.
First, let's start with the no-brainer, and that's photography. Whether you have a DSLR camera or you just have your smartphone in your pocket, chances are you're going through some pretty incredible places and seeing some interesting things. So take pictures. Take lots of pictures. On a road trip, you're bound to see things that you don't normally see. Why don't you use some of those as inspiration for maybe a project you're working on currently? Then, of course, there's doodling, the old tried and true. Whether you're writing entries in a journal or keeping a sketchbook, or taking pictures to create a photo album, the idea is you don't just sit. With that in mind, that is precisely the inspiration that I'm going to use in order to do my road trip project. Even though I don't smoke and never have, I'm going to spend some of my free time whittling away the hours and creating a pipe. Never having done this before, I figured I should probably do some research. I found some of the subject matter that I liked and saw what other artisans were doing. Seeing as though this is my first pipe, I figured I should probably sketch out some rough ideas. And so I chose an octopus. This piece would include inlaid eyes and suction cups on its tentacles. With Dremel tool in hand, I got to work. I started carving and carving and carving. Every time we stopped, every evening, I would carve a little bit, and then a little bit more. As the project evolved, I realized I was going to need a new stem and potentially have to create a rim to the top of the pipe. So, when I got home, I carved a new one. While I didn't get to complete the entire project while I was on my road trip, I did get quite a bit done on the bowl and the stummel and the shank of the pipe. When I got home, I continued carving and finishing and polishing and embedding and gluing, and finally I came up with this.
Thank you for watching. Until next time.
If you enjoyed this and want to see more content, like and subscribe.